What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing another gun video today, and it's going to be a fun one. I'm super excited for it. We are testing the 6.5 Creedmore. So a little bit about this bullet. This is a 308 cartridge. It's a little bit shorter than the 308, the cartridge wise, but that's because it has to be knocked down so much to be able to meet this little bullet. This thing is moving extremely fast. It has an extremely long bullet, so it's very stable in flight, and it just flies so freaking fast. It is insane, guys. I don't actually know the exact feet per second on this round, but this is a Hornady, I think American Gunner bullet, and it's 143 grain, I believe. So we're going to be shooting this at some sweet targets, and I hope you're ready to enjoy the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button before we even begin, and let me show you the gun. So the gun we're using is actually my wife's deer rifle, and this one here is a Savage Access bolt action. Super nice little deer rifle, and she's already shot a few deer with it anyways. But we're going to be testing this bad girl out at some steel, at some wood, water, and a polymer lid. I try to use the same targets in every test I can because it keeps the results more similar. But yeah, so let's get this thing, well actually let me show you the targets first, and then we'll get this thing loaded up and we'll start shooting. Alright guys, so walking up, the first thing we're going to shoot is the wood. Now if you remember off the last video, the 308 went through 2 blocks of wood. Actually no, sorry, it didn't even go through 2 blocks of this wood. This is like a half dry, it's green, you know, it's green birch. It's dry, but it's not quite dry. So it went through one and then like maybe 3/4 of the other one. I haven't ever split it in half to find it, but I think the 6.5 is going to go farther because it's about the same amount of powder charge, but a lot faster bullet because it's a smaller diameter, and it should be better for penetrating. And then we're going to shoot this water jug, and again on my channel I'm stopping trying to shoot through water jugs because I can never catch the bullets out of these rifles. I still do it with handguns, but with rifles it's just super hard because the bullet is spinning so fast. It actually goes through the first one, instantly starts sliding off, and then it'll actually shoot right out the second water jug. And then we're going to be moving over here to this polymer lid. I already shot in this with a 308 and a 5.56 green tip. If you haven't, actually, and some bird shot. And if you haven't seen the videos of the 2 rifles, go check them out to find out the results. Super interesting. Then we have the steel right here, and that is like 1 inch thick solid freaking steel, guys. That is my finger on it for reference. Super fat steel. But yeah, so we're going to be hitting that with the 6.5 Creedmore about right here, hopefully, and see what we can do. If you guys would like to send anything into the channel for me to shoot, it can be anything, old cell phones, computers, whatever you want to send. I will shoot it for you guys with any caliber that I have that you request. It can also be like chunks of steel that you have shot, anything, even fan mail. You know, maybe I'll do a mail time video one of these days. But for now, let's jump back into the video. But if you would like to send anything, the P.O Box is in the description down below. Alright, we got 4 shells, so hopefully my wife's gun is on. She killed the deer with it last year, so it should be. Back on safety, we just gotta get eye and ear pro on, and then we're good to roll. I like to take all my tests from about 10 to 15 yards, so we're going to be launching one through that wood first, and then we'll move on to a different target. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go check that out. Alright, I actually shot for the bottom of this block, so let's see what the heck we did here. Okay, so looking at the first block here, we have a clear entry hole right there. Now flip this down. Here's our exit out of the first, and then our entry into the second. And then do we have an exit? Oh yeah, we do. Oh no, we don't. It's right there. So it too got stuck in the second block, but we can get this one out of here. It went farther than the 308. Now, I hit them pretty much in the same line, so it could be because the 308 pre-split it for it, but I'm going to go with the 6.5 was going to go farther because it's a lot spicier of a round. And it mushroomed like insanely good. Like huge mushroom. There's a chunk of it right there. I just accidentally broke it off actually. The rest of it is still in here. A bunch of the jacket and whatnot. It's mostly just pulverized wood. All sorts of the lead jacketing in here. And I think that's pretty much it, I think. Yep. Nothing else really, just all small lead fragments, but into a block of wood, that's what your 6.5 round will look like. If you're shooting the same rounds as I am, that is. Now smoke that water jug. I want to see what the heck happened to it because the 308 was super impressive. Like, water shot must be 10 feet in the air. It was amazing. But let's check out what this one does. Let's hit that water jug. That right there was kind of expected. I knew it wasn't going to do as much damage as the 308, just because it was moving so fast. And these things usually don't leave a big hole anyways. So, yep, there's your little tiny entry hole. See where the 308 literally exploded the jug in half? That has left a little entry and a big exit, but the 308, you can actually see there's a chunk of it there, and there's a chunk of it there. Literally split it in half. So, I don't know. Let's shoot that polymer lid. See what the heck happens to that thing. The water jug wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Alright guys, we are locked and loaded with another 6.5 round. I'll test it on that lid. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that thing went flying through there way better than the 308. Did you guys see that dust cloud behind it? Wow. That thing went flying through there. I'm talking, that thing went flying through there like no one's business, man. Holy crap. Just the pure dust explosion behind the target, I immediately knew. That was freaking cool. Okay, the next question is, where did we actually hit it? I know we hit this lead, but where's the hole? Oh, right there. There's a little tiny hole. Right here, just that little baby thing. That is cute. But it definitely went through. And there is the exit. Tiny little exit hole. But are we going to be able to find the bullet like we did with the 308? I think probably not. So now, you got it right. We're moving on to the steel. But only if you subscribe. Just kidding. We're moving on to it anyways. Let's smoke that steel. And we'll see what happens. Okay, that left a big hole. Nothing like the smell of gunpowder in the afternoon. Alright guys, but seriously, that thing left a huge freaking hole. I mean huge. Bigger than the 308, actually. Alright guys, so this actually made a huge hole, and it hit so fast it like burnt the metal out of the way instead of cut through it. But it went shallower than the 308 by far, but it made a lot bigger hole around. You can actually see part of the copper jacket in there. Actually, pretty interesting, really. That's pretty crazy results. I figured it was going to go just about as deep as the 308, but it didn't. So who knows? I don't know. But alright guys, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. If you want to help support my channel, please just hit that subscribe button. It helps me out, it helps me grow my channel so I can do more entertaining videos. Yeah guys, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it so much. But for now, we'll catch you on the next one.